Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Leslie Tucker, better known as A Reseller's Passion, and in this video I am going to be giving you suggestions, ideas, ways that I get items for free and how you can get items for free as well. So stay tuned all the way to the very end. So the first place you can get free items is from your own home. And I'm talking items across the board, not just clothes, electronics, games, your children's clothes, your spouse's clothes, anyone who lives in your house. Go through your house and treat it like a virtual garage sale. That is what I do when I want to get rid of things in my house. I go room to room when things start piling up, or when I just get tired of looking at stuff, or with the expectation of moving. And that's what we're doing. So I go through drawers, I go through bins, and I decide on which platform would be appropriate to sell those items on. Go through my closet, ask my husband for clothes, even though he's a reseller and sells his own stuff. And then my girls, I tell them to go through their things. And this is kind of like quarterly or seasonal. So your house is the first place that you can find free items. They've just been sitting there. They've been paid for. They've probably been there for a few years, so you don't have a whole lot invested in and financially. So now it's time to get rid of it and make some money. First place is your home. The second place to get free items is friends and family. Don't be afraid to tell people what you do. You never know who is getting rid of things. People are moving all the time. People are donating things all the time. And guess what? They rather donate to you before they give it to an organization. Because once they give it to Goodwill or a thrift store or Salvation Army or something like that, they have no idea where it's going. At least giving it to you, they have a chance of it going to a new home. You can make some money off of it. Some friends may be interested in consigning or something like that, or majority of the people, at least 95% of the time, they're willing just to hand the items off to you. So don't forget to, create a post on Facebook or send messages individually to your family, text messages and things like that, and ask people if they're getting rid of things. Here we are. I'm taping this on December 14th. And we're going into the Christmas holiday. As people get new things, they want to get rid of the old things. As people get new furniture, they get new appliances, new phones, they will be happy to give that stuff away, because remember, they were about to give it away. I'm not afraid to tell people what I do. I'm not selling them anything. I'm just talking. If they can talk about their job, why can't I talk about my reselling business? So friends and family, an excellent place to get some free items. Great places are Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and Nextdoor. Craigslist from back in the day, you can go on the Craigslist, and there is a free stuff category. You can check that out. There are people, again, just giving away stuff. You can make an appointment and go pick it up from their house. You don't have to worry about somebody bringing something to you. You can do a curb pickup. The same thing on Facebook Marketplace. I myself haven't gotten anything free, but I give things free away all the time. Instead of giving it to Goodwill, I will get together a bag of women's clothes, and I will put an ad on Facebook Marketplace and say, I have all these women's clothes I want to get rid of. I'm about to get rid of a whole lot of handmade items that I no longer have need for, a lot of crochet hats and things like that. And I'll do specific categories. I give a lot of yarn away. So Facebook Marketplace is a great place. I put an ad in, I say free stuff, first come, first serve, and I put it right on at curb pickup. I don't mind people coming. They're not coming in my house. I'm not meeting them. I tell them first come, first serve. I don't hold anything. And so the same thing could work for you. Definitely look at free Facebook Marketplace. And there is also a free category on there, which you can click. The Nextdoor app is pretty new, and it is really for local. It's an app, and you can also go online. I have actually been able to get things from Nextdoor. You create an account, and it is actually your neighborhood. the people who are closer to you that you can just place an ad and indicate, come up with a script and say, I'm a reseller. Times are tough right now. And if you're interested in getting rid of any clothes, and you can also put in that you're willing to pay. Most people won't ask you for money because, again, they were already getting rid of these items. So Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and the Nextdoor app are really great places to get free items. So places that people don't think about are actually the places that they shop at. More the mom and pop, the local privately owned thrift stores or consignment stores or any stores that are similar to that. They're a great place to get free inventory. If you've been going to a thrift store for a long time and perhaps you hear they're closing or you see a sign on the window that they're closing, this is the perfect time to contact the owners, because what's happening, they're going to have a sale, but for the most part, they're not going to sell everything out. So you want to get in there. You want to say to them that after they run the sale and whatever they have left, would they be willing to donate to you? Can you come in and check out the inventory and go through it? Would they be willing to put some things aside for you? And then also this will happen even if they're not closing and they're reducing their inventory and they're changing over or they're changing the way that they do things in their store. You can do this. It's been done often. You never know until you reach out. So really look at those local stores, drive by the stores that you've been going to, maybe a little store that you haven't been to in a while, a thrift store or a consignment store. These mom and pop stores are like the best. One of your favorite places, your honey spot that you had been going to and you haven't been in a long time. And guess what? The pandemic may have challenged them to close their store down. And then you look inside and it's packed with stuff. This would be a great opportunity to call the number, leave a message and say, if I come in with mask and my friend comes in with mask, or my husband comes with mask, or I bring my children, and we wear masks, can we go through things? What are you doing? Or it may not be free. They may offer, you can come up with a price or something. But for the most part, if people's stuff is just sitting there, this is a really, really great opportunity. So a local thrift store or consignment store will be like the perfect place to get some free items. So another great place to get some free items are the donation centers. Those boxes that you see sitting on the sidewalk where it says like donate clothes. Stuff is spilling over, so a lot of people do take advantage of that. They will actually go and actually try to get into the donation boxes or take what people have donated. But what you can do is take a step closer and actually call the number on the box and find out if they have a distribution center that you can go to, and you can go there and they'll have so much stuff. And this is a way for you to help the environment by going to the donation center, talking to the owner or talking to the managers or the people in charge, and find out if it's a way that you can come in once or twice a week and try to get some inventory to help them reduce. Because keep in mind, even though they have these boxes, this stuff is not going to people all the time. It's going to the landfill, it's going to the Goodwills, it's going to the bins. So you have to think in mind, what can you get out of this? Go to the donation center, build relationships, and you never know what can happen. You'll help the environment and you'll get some free stuff. So this is like a totally cool idea. I've seen it before, and it's happened. I've actually done this before, even before I was a reseller. It's a great place to get, these are great resources to get items, even just for like your children, lost and found. Contact places that have lost and found. They would be a hospital, school, senior center, airport, any place that has a lost and found. What do you think they're going to do with this stuff? They're going to donate it or they're going to get rid of it. Again, going back to the landfill. You have the perfect opportunity to contact these places and find out if you can come again with your mask, with a friend, and take your time and go through these things. The airport is a great resource. People leave their stuff all the time. They give people a certain amount of time to come in and claim their items. And if they don't, what do you think happens to this stuff? You have the possibility to go in and get like suitcases and suitcases of stuff. So contact them, build relationships. Again, schools, kids are always losing schools. And I used to be a lunch lady, so I know they just take that stuff and they donate it. They have a certain amount of time for turnover. They hold on to it for about 3 weeks, and then they just give it to their local Goodwills. There may not be a whole lot, but you're going to find, unfortunately, these kids leave stuff behind. High school is a honeypot, man. You can get in there and find some great stuff, from electronics, hats, scarves, coats, shoes. I mean, like, how can kids go to school and their parents not know that they've lost all this stuff? But this is a great opportunity for you to step in and get some really great stuff. Senior centers, man, unfortunately, a lot of people die, so things get left behind. Seniors have really great clothes and a lot of knickknacks. You can get jewelry boxes and all kinds of stuff that seniors left. I mean, vintage radios, all the things that they take that is precious to them and then that their families no longer want. Plus, a lot of senior centers hold their own auctions and thrifting events and garage sales and things like that. So this is the perfect opportunity. The same thing for churches. I didn't mention that in the intro part of this, but a church is another place that you can contact for lost and found. But just think outside of the box. Anywhere that you can think that has a lost and found, contact them. You never know what you can find there. Free stuff. Okay, so the next two categories are basically the same, so I'm going to kind of keep them at the same one. The first one is cleaners. You know, cleaners, not a lot of people are using cleaners anymore, but there are a lot of cleaners that are probably going out of business. But even before they go out of business, if people don't claim their items, they have an abundance of clothes. And we're talking like nice stuff, suits. You can find vintage, all kinds of things. When I go to the bin, sometimes I find things that still have the cleaner bags and everything that the cleaners have probably donated to the bins, just thrown into the donation box. So imagine the potential that you have to go in and build a relationship. Yes, that I'm saying it over and over again. Build a relationship with the owner, the manager, and find out what they do with the items that they no longer use. Go in and start a conversation and say, listen, what do you do with the items that people don't claim? Do you give them away? Are you charging? What can I do to claim some of those items? Build this relationship. And then, so as similar as cleaners, you definitely want to check out a laundry service. So that could be the laundromat where you actually wash your clothes. You've seen things get left behind. A lot of laundromats actually wash clothes for you, where you can leave clothes and they wash them. There's a service in place. So again, what happens when people don't claim their items? The laundry service have washed these clothes, and now these clothes are sitting in the laundromat. What are they going to do? They're going to donate them. So again, it's good for you to go in and build relationships. Building relationships and talking to people. It doesn't hurt to go in and talk to people, to introduce yourself and tell them. You don't even have to tell them what you do. You can just say, what do you do with the items that get left behind? Do you give them to people? If you donate, how can I get them? So build relationships. So cleaners and laundry services are great places to get free items. So a lot of people don't think about this. Yard sales and garage sales and even estate sales are great places to get free items. The time that you get them is the last day, when people want to get rid of them. I've done videos before, I've talked about this before, but when people want to get rid of items at their yard sale, their garage sale, and even estate sale, the last day, be the last person there. You can talk them down, or they'll just say, take the stuff. Estate sales might just talk you down for money, because they are trying to get a little bit of money out of it, of course, because, but with a yard sale or garage sale, imagine a couple who've been out all day and they have little children, and they're just like too tired to take this stuff. They still have to pack it up, maybe put it in the trash, pack it up, donate it, or pack it up and stick it back in the garage. This is your opportunity to swoop in and have a conversation with them and say, look, I have a truck. I'll take it all right now. What can I take? And you just take everything. Don't pick through it. Just throw it in bags or bins, or just grab it the way that it is and just move on. And then when you get to your destination, go through it, and then you can decide on the other end what you want to do with it. But a garage sale, yard sale, or estate sale, awesome places to get free items. Okay, and the last way to get free items is one of the things that I've been doing a lot lately. I've been doing a lot of everything that I just talked about, but I would suggest becoming an affiliate. If you're purchasing items from anywhere, find out if they have an affiliate code. Right? So whether you're online and you're looking for liquidation boxes, or you're looking for boutique items and they have an affiliate code, and you have purchased a couple things and you're doing unboxings and you're talking about these things, that's your time to always talk about your code. I am a Jomar affiliate. I am a B&G affiliate. I'm not an affiliate for ThreadUp, but I use a lot of my points from the ThreadUp that when I make sales. So I send boxes into ThreadUp, and I choose to actually take that money and use it to buy inventory. So technically I'm buying the inventory, but that is a way for you also where you're not, once you send it in, a lot of my stuff is actually just donations. I'm not trying to give big bucks, so I let that money sit in my bank, and that's how I'm able to get rescue boxes. Same thing for B&G. People use my code, and then that money adds up, and when I reach a certain point, like $100, I can actually take that money. It's not given to me in cash, is given to me in gift cards, and then I turn around and get my items for free. My Jomar affiliate is really working very well. I've been a Jomar affiliate since the end of the summer, and I get so many referrals that I haven't had to pay for any Jomar inventory. So everything that I get from Jomar has been free from my affiliates. Every $100 that I get, Jomar sends me a gift card that I can use and shop with. So that is how I'm able to get all the inventory. I get shoes, I get vintage items, I get to try, Target pools and Macy's pools. I get to buy palettes if I want. So this is a really great way. Become an affiliate. And that's across the board. You can become an affiliate for any kind of company. Like I am a passion planner affiliate where people buy my planner and then use my code. So anytime you find a company that you're endorsing, find out if they have a code. The more you talk about it, the more people will like what you're doing and buy something from that company. And you'll get, some companies give you money and some companies give you a gift card or free items. So that is the biggest way right now during this challenge that we're having as a nation. I get free items is being an affiliate. Hey friend, I hope you liked this video. I hope it gave you ideas to help you obtain some free items. The bottom line, the whole message that I want to give you about this video is to build relationships, make connections. Don't be afraid to speak out. This is your business. You want to make money. You want to be successful. Times are tough for everyone. There are people who are giving stuff away every single day, and you'll never know until you reach out and build those relationships. So hopefully something in this video has triggered a thought process in you that now you'll go out and start being brave and bold and building relationships and getting you some free stuff. If you have liked this video, consider my first blooper, subscribing to my channel. I would really appreciate that so much. And then once you subscribe, every video that you watch, consider giving me a big thumbs up. All this tells the algorithm of YouTube that you like my things, and it'll push me up and bring more subscribers my way. And then also hit the little bell to set a reminder for future videos. And that way, every time I release a video, you'll be notified. Every time I go live, you'll be notified. And also consider joining my membership group. It is next to the subscribe button on your laptop, desktop, or Android, and you'll have to go into Safari or Google to access it from your iPhone or iPad. But I thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate you, friend.